Hola amigos, hola amigas, Dorian here from Hooverlux. Welcome, bienvenido, croeso, salam alaikum. Welcome to Tech Thursday, y'all. So today I have got something completely different from cassettes, from radios. What have we got? We have got, well, I took a trip to the charity shop. Hubby Lux and I went to, where did we go at the weekend? I'm trying to think. My mind's gone blank. Was it Newark? No. Was it around Grantham? No. I can't remember. We were somewhere anyway, and we went and no, it was Melton Mowbray. That was it. We were in Melton Mowbray. Now. Oh, it's just flashed up that Burt Reynolds has just passed away. Oh, I like Burt Reynolds. Anyway, so that's really sad. What I picked up was, first of all, I picked up this. Paul Young, No Parlays. This was 50p. Then we picked up this. James Last A Go-Go. This was 50p. Then I picked up this one, the Chart 86, again 50p. And this one, Hotline, I know who liked that, Alex Rowe, as telephone, and she liked that. That was £1, as you can see there. This was Hotline, and I picked up as well for 50p, which was this, which was Wham, and it's Bad Boys. So I picked up these records. It's quite hard to find kind of stuff that I kind of like, which is like 80s and 90s music, some 70s music as well, in the charity shops these days. It's quite hard to actually come across them because vinyl has become very popular, and well, it's just, there's a lot of people buying vinyl. I was lucky enough to pick up loads of stuff a couple of years ago because I've been into vinyl for a number of years now, and I've been lucky in the past to pick up old records, some really, really decent ones, but now it's getting harder and harder to find anything decent anymore. Well, anything decent for me anyway. So these are the records that I picked up. I haven't even checked them. I bought them specifically for this video, so I haven't seen the quality of them. Now this one has got smudges on it, possibly a little scratch on that side. Oh, well, look at this. This was property of Ward 49 of Banstead Hospital Radio. Look at that. That is really cool. That is really cool. So this belonged to Banstead Hospital Radio back in the day. Oh. Pop that back inside. This one, the Hotline, this has got lots of... I picked this one because of Down Under, because of Hubby Lux being Australian. I think these are the originals. I hope they are. A bit of Shakin' Stevens. Thompson Twins. I have no idea who the heck that is. Don't recognise him. So let's take a look at this vinyl record in its original sleeve. It's browned on the edge, and this is side A. Dusty, smudgy fingerprints, possibly a couple of scratches, a hair. Side B, again dusty bin. So that's that one. Next, let's take a look at the charts. 1986, a review of the year's great hits. This looks like something has been stuck to it, or something's been spilt at the bottom of something. Cherelle, The Art of Noise, Suzanne Vega, Full Force, The Bible, and whatever that one is. Let's take a look inside. Bit of Wham, Owen Paul, Atlantic Star, Bangles, Princess, Midge. There's only a few here I recognise. Okay. Oh my gosh, this one is Dusty. I'm looking at it now. It looks really good. That looks really good on the on the video, but if I put it into the light, maybe you can't see, but it is very dusty. No scratches on it, a little bit of a chip there on the outside, but it's just really dusty. Next we have James Last A Go-Go. Front and back, My Love. There's a couple of, I don't really know who this is, to be honest. I'll probably, if I listen to the songs, I'll recognize who it is. This is a Polydor record. This vinyl seems a bit thicker than the other ones. Fly Me to the Moon, Caravan. Is that the one, Caravan of Love, American? James Last and his orchestra. My Love, Mac the Knife, Little Brown Jug, That's Life, Lara's Theme. Okay, this might be something that I thought was a bit more modern. I don't know, we'll have to have a listen to it anyway at some point. So there we go, that's that one. And finally we have this one, Paul Young, No Parley. Can't get, look at the shiny suit. Look at that shiny suit. It looks like he's wearing a dust bag, a bin bag. Oh, now this is a picture cover. No Parley. Some photos there. Somebody. Okay. Oh, that looks like a minion before minions were even invented. Look at that. Looks like a minion. Someone shaved their chest. That looks like he's scratching his bum. Some more pictures of Paul Young on the front there. Paul's dietitian. Okay, let's have a look at this record. This again, dusty, lots of dust particles on it. But again, no major scratches on it, just a bit dusty. I guess a lot of people possibly might have just back in the day kind of played them a couple of times, or maybe copied them to a cassette and then used to play them on their cassettes on the go. So I have been quite lucky, and it is possible to find a number of good records which are in pretty good condition. Let's just move them wham one to the top. So I've moved the wham to the top. Now, there is absolutely no way in heck that I would be putting those straight onto my record player. What do I do to clean them up? So let me move the discs out of the way and bring in this. This is something that I use to clean my discs with. This is a disc anti-stat. So inside here, actually I've got it upside down, oops. So where was the English? I don't know, anyway, it doesn't matter. This is the, it's empty. This was the anti-stat mixture that it came with. I stopped using it because it was terrible. It would leave a film on the records that would stick to the needle, and you play one side of the record and it would be like, no, that's just absolutely rubbish, no good at all. That is the filter that you filter it through. There's a filter pad on the inside there. That is the contraption for holding the disc. That is the destructions, and this is the main cleaner. So, pop that on the floor. This is absolutely fantastic for cleaning records, but I don't use the solution, like I said. Now, what you do is, let's take this record by Paul Young. So you take the record here. We will undo this clamp because you want to protect the record. And what we are going to do is pop the disc onto this like so. That goes on there. Oh, that's for singles. Oh, okay, never mind. Ignore me. And then we pop this on and screw it on. Right, let's just tighten that up. And then what you do is you put your solution into here. You put the disc then into the solution. There's brushes there on the inside, you can see. You put the disc in like so, and then you literally just use this and spin the disc around. That will take all the gunk out of the record. So let's get cracking. Let me take you over to the sink and we will give this a bit of a clean and a demonstration. Okay, so I got you next to the kitchen sink and I was thinking to myself, well, where's the stand? And I remembered the stand is actually there. It's underneath. Fantastic. Okay, I'll pop that there. So this is the cleaning trough. I'm going to put some warm water into this. Not hot, just warm. Okay. And what I've got here is just some ordinary distilled malt vinegar and a fairy liquid. And what I'm going to do is pop in a capful of white vinegar. And a literal drop of fairy liquid. That is it. Now I'm going to pour the water into the cleaner. There we go. Up to the brushes. Whoops. And I'm going to get a little spoon. And I'm just going to give this a little bit of a stir. Like so. Okay, let's just make sure you can see. There we go. I have my disc. And that's all we do is pop the disc into the bath like so, and then spin it around. You can either do it this way or you can use this, and that's all I'm going to do with that. And the brushes on there are very good. They will make sure that there are no dust particles left on there. I'm just going to do this a number of times. There are lots of ways to clean the records, and everybody has their own method of doing it, and the audiophiles hate having to do it. You can I've seen people clean records with wood glue and everything. Right. So what I normally do then is pull it out, and with some water running very slowly, just to make sure it washes off all the residue. I spin it around, and there we go. Done. Now, what I want to do is, where did I put the big lush towel? Oh, here we go, I got some towels. Is I just want to, with a towel each side, I just want to remove the residue from this center part first of all, like so, because what I'm going to do now is untwist it and remove it, and then pop it in the rack like so. So I'm going to do the rest now with the other albums, and I'll put this on fast forward. Okay, so that is the last record, well, the last LP. And using this cover, which I find is really good, stops the label from getting wet, which is why I normally take there we go, I'll leave that there, which is why I normally use this on there, because it does protect the paper from going mushy. Now there is another way of cleaning records. This is my little Wham record, as you can see, and let me just move you up. You will be like, what? Are you nuts? This is another way to clean records as well. Where is it? My hand, where is this? A little bit of washing up liquid, and just use my hands to wash the disc with soapy water, making sure I get in all the grooves, and then rinse it off very quickly. Don't spend ages doing it. There we go. Now, this is the only downside. It's the quickest way to do it, but as you can see, the label gets wet. And I'm just going to take my cloth, which is why the protector of the other thing is so important, to stop the record, stop the label from going mushy. Okay, so that's pretty damp now. Let's get 2 more dry cloths. Excuse me. And dry it off like that. Being careful not to... Oh, my plaster just came off. Being careful not to touch the label much, because it'll go mushy. And there we go. Probably not the way you should do it, but it's the quickest way of doing it. Now the LPs, let me just make sure that you can see. Let me just point you down. There we go. Voila. Sorry about that. I'm going to dry these. I'll go back to the first one. These records are so thin. Now the dust has gone off this. That looks very good. Put that back on there. Take the next one. This vinyl's a bit thicker. Just work it around the needle. And 2 more cloths. I don't keep using the same cloth for more than 2. And this one is the Telstra, the Charts 86. Now you can leave these drip dry, it's entirely up to you. I've had no issues with, to be honest. I've had records that were really manky dirty, and I've done it like this and I've had no issues. Okay, and then this one, this last one, making sure all the water is out from all of the grooves. And what I have got here is another cloth, and then just another or lint-free cloths. There we go. Now that looks absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. These all do. These were really, really dusty. There was no way I was going to demo them beforehand. Not on my record player, no way. On my turntable or whatever you want to call it. Now, there are some scratches on that, so I'm not sure how that one's going to fare up. So what we'll do now, once I finish drying these, is take them into the living room and put them on the record player. Okay, so the phone got hot again, so I had to move it over. So I decided to come into the living room now the records are clean. The first thing I want to do is I want to test the tracking force on this. So I'm going to switch it on. I've got the anti-skating set to 0. And I want to see, way too high. I've reset this dial. So let's go back. 351, a bit too high. I'm going to take it back. 320. I want to take it down to 3. So I'm not sure. I'll do 250. 58. 254. There we go, 250 grams. That's fine, that'll do me. There we go. Turn that off. Now, I'll go into this a bit more in another video, but this is my Audio Technica DJ turntable. I've changed the needle on it, and it's connected up to my Sonos system. So let's switch it on at the mains would help. And let's switch it on. There we go. It is now on. Now this is the record that I washed by hand. That you shouldn't do. Which was the property of the Banstead Hospital Radio. So let me move you guys a little bit closer. Okay, that's a bit better. This is a 45 RPM, and let's start. Obviously, I'm not going to be able to play the entire record for copyright. Sounds very good. Very good. Okay, that sounds really good. Really, really good. Now, side B, which is just an instrumental. Couple of scratches on the beginning of that. I guess that was the early karaoke version. Fantastic. So that is now lovely and clean. So I'm going to put it back on its rack down to here. Now, the first of the album, switch it to 33. This is Paul Young, No Parley. So let's just see if there are any scratches on the introduction. No, that sounds really good. There's a couple of crackles, but nothing major. let's just move on to the next song. Again, that sounds really good. I mean, you can't hear it obviously, but I can hear it in the background on the Sonos speakers, and it sounds really good. I like that one. Alexa. Oh, she can't hear me. Hang on. Alexa, turn it up in the living room. Thank you. Excellent. Let's try another one. Yeah, that sounds really good. Okay, let's try side B on the introduction. Oh, sugar. That wasn't very good. I think there's a problem when I'm seeing it. I think there's a problem in the beginning of that. I can see some scratches around it. That's a little bit crackly. From your little sister, crying because she doesn't. Excellent, so that one sounds really good. Now, what I'm going to be doing and what I always have to hand is a pack of brand new covers. So these are the ones that I use. They've got a cover on the inside, so I'll pop that in there. There we go, that's got a nice new sleeve on it. Now this one is the Hotline, side A. Let's just have a listen at the intro, see how it works. Excellent, that sounds really good. Not much crackle at the beginning, that was very good. Let's try the next one. A little bit of pop and hiss. Sounds really good. Got a good bass to it. I love this record player. Yep, excellent. So that one sounds really good. That hasn't been ruined by my washing. Another sleeve. Pop it in. Right, let's try the next one. This is the Charts 86, Record 2, Side 1, Record 2, Side... so this one doesn't have Record 1, this is Record 2. Right, okay, let's try this. That's a bit poppy. Yeah, there is a bit of back crackle to this that I can hear, but I don't think this is a very good printed record, to be honest. It's very, very thin. Let me just, where's my brush? Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, love. Excellent, that sounds very good, and I think this one deserves a new sleeve as well. And finally, the last of my charity shop records that I picked up. James Last A Go Go. I really don't know who this is until I put the record on and listen to it. Am I on side A? Am I on side B? Side A. I really don't know who this artist is. Oh my god. That's like a something from a Carry On movie. That was a rip-off. The cover looked really good. Ugh. The cover looked really modern. But it does sound really good. Bring me sunshine all the way. Oh my god, that's something from the bingo hall at Batlins. Right, okay, at least it works. Right, let's secure the tone arm and turn this bad boy off. Let's put the cover on the needle. Oops, and turn it off. Now, there we go. So now you've seen my Audio-Technica turntable, which is connected up to the Sonos Connect. Then the Sonos Connect then obviously connects to the speakers in the living room. So that's all I have to do is just switch it on and start playing, and it will automatically start playing records. But I will go into that in another day on another video. Right, okay, let's get back to the worktop and finish off this. So there you go, my little whippersnappers. I'm not going to be keeping these old ones because I don't want them damaged. This one was Hotline. So how should you clean your records? To be honest, the best way you've always done. You can try different methods if you want to smear your records in wood glue and clean them that way. It's entirely up to you. Whatever works the best for yourself. I'm not going to say which way is best or which way isn't. The Chart 86, where's that? The Chart 86. It's entirely up to you. That's just how I clean the records that I get from the charity shops. And it's worked fine for me. I have not damaged my needle in any way. I love using this cover. Where's it going? Hang on. I love using this cover because it protects the this one. I'm going to have to leave it's dried pretty well, but I'm going to have to leave it for about 24 hours to make sure that this is completely dry. So I wouldn't really recommend doing that. What's left? This is Paul Young. So I'm not going to chuck this, obviously, because it's part of it. So I will keep this inside, but I will only use... I'll keep the record in just this one. I do find that these sometimes are a little bit fiddly to get back in, but they do get in there. And the original dust cover. There we go. And what have I done with this one? Let me go get James A Go Go. Hang on. Now, James Last A Go. That looks like really modern. When I saw that, I thought it was modern. Do you know what I mean? So like pop music or something, but obviously false advertising. Let's pop that back in. Okay, so there we go, my little whippersnappers. That is my little latest charity shop haul here that you can see. Loving it, loving it, loving it. And this anti-static cleaner, I love the device. I think it is really, really good. But I really wouldn't use this solution at all. I really wouldn't recommend it because it left a film over all of the records that when I finished playing one side, I'd have to clean the needle because it was caked on. So I didn't like it, so I just do what I did with just a little drop of fairy liquid and a little capful of white vinegar, and I've had really good results. But like I said, it's entirely up to you how you do it. So that's for pouring the mixture back into it, that is. It's got a filter on it, but I'm not going to use that. So anyway, thank you very much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed. This was Tech Thursday, so vacuum videos back on Sunday and Tuesday, and possibly a vlog on Friday. Who knows, maybe I'll just do 2 a month of the vlogs. And yeah, so thank you very much. Please comment, like and subscribe below, and I will see you all in the next video. And thank you very much to everybody. Bye y'all.